It rains so hard here, and none of the bathrooms have toilet paper in it or soap. Hopefully I don't spend as much. Honestly, if I had a man, my hypothetical man would smell like this. Biochem, I reviewed all the biochem videos from boards. Amazing. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 24th, and today we are dressed up in scrubs because we have a quiz this morning. How amazing. Literally a few minutes ago, it was pouring rain, and I was like so nervous. I'm like, am I gonna make it to school on time? Like, driving here in the rain, like it's crazy. Like, it was raining hard, but the thing about storms and rain, like it quickly comes and goes. Unless there's like a tropical storm, then it will be raining for the entire day. But thankfully that rain only lasts about 10 minutes. So currently it is almost 7:15. So today we literally have a quiz, and the quiz starts at 8 a.m. So we literally have to leave here within 15 minutes. As you guys can see, I have my eye patches because I don't know why my eyes opened at like 4:30 this morning. Fell back to sleep. I was supposed to get up at 5:30. Then I didn't get up until 6, which is fine because we still made it on time. So that is a good thing. So we are currently gonna go make some coffee and then head to school because I don't have any bananas to eat because I usually like to have a banana every morning. My usual guy who sells me fruits outside, he hasn't been here since Monday. So I'm like, where is he? Like, I haven't seen him since last week. So today is gonna be a very, very busy day because after the quiz, we have to print out stuff for immigration. I know immigration process is happening all over again. And unfortunately, because I won't be leaving until like early December, the school actually sent us an email saying that if we are leaving before the end of November, we don't have to do immigration. But unfortunately for me, I like to leave a little bit later. I'm gonna stay here for a couple of days after we finish our comp exam because I do want to enjoy the island, and also I don't know when I'll be back because things are getting really expensive, and I don't know when I'll be on another vacation because we have to worry about STEP, we have to worry about rotations and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna be staying here for a couple of days afterwards, and then of course I have to move everything out and I have to sell a few things and all that kind of jazz. We're not gonna worry about that to the end of the semester. And then afterwards today we have to go grocery shopping, and then we have class to attend to, and then we just have to study and do our questions today. I don't know if we'll be able to make it to the gym today. I have been going to the gym 6 days out of the week, which is amazing because I do want to be in very good shape, and also it's a really nice stress reliever, and it also makes me want to walk and get up and stuff from sitting at my desk all day just studying. Yeah, we have to find a time. I actually scheduled time in the morning, but I don't know if I'll have time with grocery shopping and stuff. I don't plan to get a lot of things today, literally just produce because I basically have everything here. It is going to be a very, very busy morning. I'm kind of high-key stressed because I'm like, how am I supposed to get all this stuff done today? And I know I'm definitely going to be tired, and I have to go to bed early tonight because tomorrow is Thursday. Me and my friend, we're going to be working on a NBME form together. We're going to be doing form 23. So that means we have to get up early, and I have to be on campus around 8 a.m. so we can start on time, because if you know those forms take forever, and plus once you finish it, you have to go and review your incorrects and stuff. And the last time we did this, like, we probably didn't finish until 6 o'clock. So yeah, we want to start really, really early. I have finished a lot of forms. I have finished form 30, 26, I think 31, 30, 26. I think I did 28, form 25, 24, and now we're going to do 23. So we just have to keep practicing more forms until we kind of understand how NBME asks their questions, practice picking the right answer, understanding the concepts, understanding how we're choosing the right answer from the wrong and stuff like that. It is going to be a very, very busy day. 7:18, we better make our way on and make some coffee and leave campus. And whatever other updates I kind of remember from my head, I'll definitely give that to you. But yeah, let's go. Yeah, as you guys can see, it was raining. Like, it was pouring. So I'm just glad that it's sunny again, so I don't have to worry about driving to school getting wet, because when it rains so hard here. And also it rained all day yesterday, like starting at 1 p.m. onwards until 6. It was raining. So I'm glad that we have some sun today and some blue skies. We also have my cup of coffee, and we are ready to make our way to campus for this quiz. Okay, so it is 7:41. We made it to school on time because the quiz doesn't start until 8. So we have some time to settle in, drink my coffee, review a little bit, and make our way. The quiz is also 10 questions for 15 minutes. So it's a very small quiz. It's only worth 0.5%. So I'm not too worried about this quiz today. So we'll see how it goes. It's 7:50 and none of the bathrooms have toilet paper in it or soap. Okay, we have my laptop and charger and we are ready to go take this quiz. Wish me luck. Okay, we got the quiz done. Now it is time to go and print out these papers for immigration, which is really annoying. We printed out all the papers. Now it's time to go to residential services downstairs and submit this immigration stuff for the final time. They don't start until 9, so I have to wait here for another 15 minutes until they actually start the immigration process at residential services. So yeah, I just gotta wait, but I'm still kind of early on schedule because I scheduled to be done this by 10 because usually when I'm printing, I always have issues with this printer with printing these documents. Basically, we have to print our ticket to return home. We have to print our bio page of our passport, our stamp on entry when we got to the airport on arrival, and our last immigration stamp that we got when we did immigration last time. And I think we also had to print out one more thing too. Oh yeah, and an extension form. We had to fill out a form asking for an extension and giving like our information and stuff. So there's a couple pages on here that will show up on my portal so I can pay. And these were printed in color because I don't want to print it in black and white because I believe last time when I printed in black and white, I had issues. At least we got this done and I just got to keep my time occupied for another 13 minutes. Okay guys, so we finally submitted our documents for immigration last time. So everything was good. All the documents were good. I submitted everything online as well. Yeah, now it is time to go grocery shopping. Okay, so we are ready to go grocery shopping. I literally had to come home and change and take off my thermal because it is hot. I was literally sweating, and I also needed my little fanny pack because it's much more easier grocery shopping with this than an entire backpack. So the quiz went okay. Like, I'm pretty glad I finished early, and it was basically everything on genetics, and I also did some practice questions yesterday on UWorld, RX and stuff, so I felt really prepared for this quiz. Again, it's only 10 questions. It was only 15 minutes. It's only worth 0.5%. So ideally, it helps with our mark, but it's not really like groundbreaking or not. So I gave it my all on that quiz. And now our next quiz is next week, and that one is on repro. So we have to start studying for that. And then our next exam, our CAS exam, isn't until mid-October. So we have some time to prepare for that. Also, once it rains, it gets so hot and humid. Like, I am actually sweating. Like, it is very humid. Oh my goodness, it is so hot. Okay guys, so we made it to Epi. So let's hopefully get in and out very quickly because we are on a very tight crunch today, and we'll see if we have time to make it to the gym this morning. But we are just gonna come and grab produce. I don't need a lot this time around, so hopefully I don't spend as much this trip. Fingers crossed we stay on budget. They really decided to bring out all their Christmas stuff already. Well, we definitely need some bananas. We need some berries, oranges, and limes. I don't think I'm gonna grab any strawberries because they don't look the best. So I grabbed these. Now we're gonna grab some apples. Now we're gonna grab some cucumbers. We're gonna grab some lettuce, parsley, and cilantro. And we're gonna grab some asparagus because I have a steak at home that I wanna make this weekend. So we're gonna pair it with some asparagus. We're also gonna grab an English cucumber. We're just gonna grab 2 juices because I'm running low at home. We're gonna grab 2 peach. And some more tacos because I finished mine last time. And some taco mix. I guess we're going with the one that has less sodium. We're gonna grab a candle or 2. We're just gonna grab another almond milk because mine is halfway done because I've been eating all these protein shakes. I need to grab more shredded mozzarella. And we need some yogurt. So I'm gonna grab the honey vanilla. And I think I'll just grab a regular vanilla. Actually no, I'll grab 2 honey vanillas. And now we just need some eggs. We're gonna grab some butter because your girl's running out. Okay, so now all we need is soap, and I forgot to grab bread on my way in, so we have to grab that, and then we are done. They don't have the scents I like. I usually get these sizes, but I don't like the scents, and they don't have any of the refills. So I have to grab some of these ones then. I guess I'm gonna grab 2 of these and 2 of these. And we're just gonna grab 1 bread. And we are done. Okay, we got all the groceries we needed within 3 bags and we stayed on budget. Amazing. Okay, so far we are on time because I think we have time to actually go to the gym, and I'll tell you guys how much I actually spent on this trip. My hair is really feeling the heat right now and the humidity. So from our trip from Epi today, we spent a total of $543.60, which is equivalent to about $287.13 Canadian, which is still pretty good for the amount that I typically spend. But honestly, this time around, I just needed produce because I literally had no produce in my fridge, but I was good on everything else. We finally got everything we needed to make some good meals. I'm definitely gonna meal prep some burrito bowls, some tacos and stuff like that. Now that we are done, it is 10:15. We're gonna go home, put the groceries away, change, and then we're gonna head to the gym, and we should make it back in time for my 12 o'clock class. Okay, I lied guys. We are actually here at Digicel because I forgot it's already the end of the month. We are gonna go ahead and pay my data bill for my little wireless Wi-Fi box because I don't know when I'll be able to come back next week because I'll just be busy studying. So while I'm out and there's no line out here, I'm just gonna go ahead and just pay for it right now while I'm passing by. Okay, we paid the internet bill. That was $107.78, so a little over $50, about $55, $56. So now that we're officially done all our errands, now it is time to go to the gym and relieve some of the stress. And then I deserve a good hot shower because I have been sweating non-stop because it's been so hot and humid. Time to put these groceries away. Okay, it is 10:45. We are changed for the gym. We have our water and we are ready for a good workout. Okay, we made it to the gym within 5 minutes. Now let's go and work out for at least an hour, and then hopefully we make it back in time for 12. Oh, my hair looks so frizzy and curly. It is hella humid outside. We're gonna tackle the Stairmaster. Okay, so we are going to do 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, and today we'll probably do some arms or abs, depending on what we have time for today. So that's the plan. Let's have a good workout. It looks like they're paving the road. So this is the process of them filling up all these potholes. That's how they do it in Antigua, guys. Now time for triceps. to grab a mat. Okay guys, we are officially done our workout. Okay, so we are done. I did not realize the time. We have 4 minutes left until my class starts, so we better hurry on up and make our way back home because it's gonna take us a few minutes to get there. Typically, I work out for about an hour and a half daily, but I'd rather get an hour in than no hours of gym time. Okay guys, we made it to the class on time.
Be talking a little bit more in depth about those.
Amazing. I probably won't have time to shower until afterwards, so we have to wait until this is done after 1:30 to take a nice shower and eat breakfast because I haven't eaten yet. We are going to make my protein shake. So good. Okay, so all the groceries and the produce are packed. Okay guys, so we are finally back. I am showered. I feel so freshened and I feel so much more better about myself. But I'm so glad we were able to get everything that we needed to get done this morning because I felt like this morning gave me the most anxiety. So we got our quiz done. We did our grocery shopping. We went to the gym. We got our class done. We finally showered. I have the laundry going because as you guys know, if you guys have watched my videos before, I like to do laundry twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And we have that going right now. I finally made some food because I am starving. I never had anything to eat this morning except my vitamins and my coffee, which is really, really bad. I don't know how I survived the gym. I swear it was literally just pure adrenaline. I'm so glad I also have my contacts off because my eyes were literally burning. Like it was so bad. So I made some breakfast. I made 3 pieces of turkey bacon and 2 eggs sunny side up. I also made some parfait. I don't know if you would call this parfait. It's Greek yogurt, the one we bought today, with chia seeds, granola, and some blueberries on top. I've been obsessed with this lately, and it also has 13 grams of protein, which is amazing. The eggs have protein, the turkey bacon has protein. I'm not sure how much, but we know it has protein. And then to top it all off, we have some orange juice. I think this is a pretty balanced brunch to me, because considering that it is after 2 and I'm now eating breakfast. And while I eat this, I'm going to go and watch my favorite man, Melman. I'm going to watch some of his question videos, and I don't know why I enjoy doing these because you can guess the answer, see if your reasoning was right, and if it was right, he validates that, and if it's not, then you learn why your reasoning wasn't right when answering that question. So we're going to get some studying done during breakfast, and then afterwards we can finally start our block of UWorld questions. I feel like I'm still riding on adrenaline, but I also need to have some energy with my food, so I'm gonna start eating this and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so currently it is 3:45. I finished my breakfast or brunch, cleaned up the kitchen. I made myself another cup of coffee because I feel like I'm definitely going to need it after doing everything that I did, especially since my first cup of coffee was at 8 a.m. No, even before 8 a.m. It was at 7:30. Yeah, that was way too early. So we definitely need a little pick-me-up because our studying session starts a lot later today because of all the things we had to do this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my 40 block of UWorld questions, and this is gonna be all mixed blocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then afterwards, once I finish that, I'm gonna take a break, review all my incorrect, and then we'll see how much time we have left. But to do the actual block, it should take me about like 3 to 4 hours. So I should be done around like maybe 7, which is good because it's gonna be in time for dinner. Then we'll just spend the rest of the night reviewing our incorrect. Let's get to it. Oh, I also forgot I do have an update for you guys. So last week when I filmed my last vlog, we never got our scores back for our first CAS exam. We actually got them back the next day on Saturday. So when I saw my mark, I was kind of disappointed in myself, but I shouldn't be because I did improve tremendously, which is an amazing thing. So I was speaking to my tutor and he was like, Nisha, you improved, so be glad about that. And I just have to work on my weaknesses in order to prepare for the next exam, because this exam was worth 20%, which wasn't that bad. And now the next exam is going to be 35%, or is it 30? One of the two. I believe it is 30. Let me just double check. grade breakdown. Yeah, the next exam is worth 35%, and then our comp exam is 35.5. So for the next exam, I really have to be ready because this exam can literally make or break your mark. So you really have to be sure you do really well. There is a certain grade that I am trying to aim for in order to obtain my average. Yeah, we just have to keep at it because there is a certain score that I want to be towards the end of the semester to make sure that I am prepared for comp. So we just have to continuously work hard, be diligent, study, focus, and just continue doing what I'm doing in order to see that great improvement in my score that I am hoping for. Because ideally, before you take comp, even when you take SEP, you want to be within like a certain range when doing your questions. So that is basically what we are going to be doing. That is a trajectory that we want to aim for. So I am going to take a sip of my coffee because we need that pick me up, and then we will start our 40 questions of UWorld. Okay, so currently it is 6:30. I was only able to get through 10 UWorld questions. Honestly, these questions, they were hard. They were basically all my weakest topics, which is good that I was able to review them. But I basically got half of this block wrong, I'm assuming. I definitely got the first 5 questions wrong. Yeah, 6 I got right, 7 I did, 8 no, 9 yes, 10 yeah. So I basically only got 3 questions right, which is not a good start. Also, I did fall asleep midway through this block because I was so exhausted. Literally that coffee didn't do anything for me. Because it's 6:30, it's a block of 10, I am going to go and eat dinner because I ate like not too long ago, maybe like 3.5 hours ago. No, 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago. I think 3.5 hours ago. I'm not that hungry, but I'm still gonna have something for dinner. And also because it's 6:30, usually I start eating dinner around 6 because my schedule is kind of like wonky today because of all the things we had to do this morning. Dinner is definitely half an hour later than how I would like, but we are gonna eat dinner for about an hour, and I honestly don't feel like cooking anything, so I'm probably just going to pull out some tteokbokki that I bought from Bulldog, and I'm just gonna probably have that with some toast and butter because that's the kind of dinner we are having tonight. And then we are going to try to finish this block. Honestly, I kind of figured I probably should have done blocks of 10 for this, but I was feeling pretty ambitious and I did a block of 40. Honestly, times like these I should have done a block of 10. So I'm gonna try to finish this. I feel like I might get through maybe 30 questions tonight because I do have to go to bed early tonight because we do have an early morning tomorrow because we are doing Form 23 tomorrow at the library at 8 a.m. I definitely don't want to over push myself because also I did have a long day today, so I definitely need to get a lot of sleep because as you guys know, one of my goals is that I am prioritizing my sleep because we cannot function well if we don't have enough sleep. Yeah, I'm going to leave this block as it is. We'll get back to it after dinner because now it is time for me to eat and kind of relax and de-stress my mind. So let's go. This is the last of the laundry and we have less than 30 minutes left for it to be done. Okay, so there's a bunch of things happening right now. So currently the water is heated for my cookie. So excited for this. I have some toast in my air fryer because we're heating it up in the air fryer. And we're also gonna have ourselves some veggies. So I'm gonna cut myself up some cucumbers on the side, salt them a little bit, and then this will basically be our dinner. Okay, so our water is done, so it's now time to get the tteokbokki ready. So we have the sauce, we have the powder, we have our fork, and we have our tteokbokki. I'm literally obsessed with this stuff. Like, it is so good. I absolutely love it. So we are going to pour this into the little container. And then we have to put the sauce in. And honestly, I personally don't like it too spicy because this can literally get really spicy. So I like to add just a touch of the hot sauce into it. Also because I have to watch my acid reflux when I'm here because it gets so bad. Okay, that's enough. That is literally enough. That's literally all I added, like the tiniest amount. Now we are going to add our hot water and fill it up to the line. We are going to cover it. Then we are going to microwave it for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay guys, so it is done in the microwave. So now we are going to add the powder. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this. And we are going to take our little baby spoon. This is so cool. It's like a spoon fork or spork. Look at this contraption. South Korea is living in a whole different era. And we are literally just going to mix the powder and the rice cakes together. Oh, this smells so good. So good. This is so good. Okay, so now that everything is all mixed together, we're going to add the cheese. I am so excited for this. And of course, mozzarella goes great. This is just Italian fancy shredded cheese. I had this left over, so we are going to sprinkle some on because the best part is the cheese. I'm gonna put one layer on the top. and then mix that, and then put another layer of cheese. Guys, this looks so good with all the melted cheese. So good, so good. Okay, so my laundry is done, but for some reason, the dryer never dries my towels dry enough. Like, they're still pretty damp, and there's not much in here except towels and pillowcases. So we are going to have to put this on for another 30 minutes. Okay guys, so it is 7 o'clock. I have everything here I need to have a good dinner. We have our tteokbokki, so excited for this. We also have whatever's left of our leftover bread with some butter on the top. And this is low-fat butter, I believe. It's the light version of the butter. And then we have our lightly salted cucumbers, which I'm so excited for. And then we have some iced tea. So we kind of have like a balanced dinner, sort of say. We have our veggies, we have our carbs, we have our rice cakes. I believe that's probably carb with some dairy. I know the rice cakes probably aren't the healthiest, but it's the quickest and easiest thing for me to eat right now. I could have made ramen, but I honestly don't feel like turning on the stove. Like, that's how much of laziness level I'm in right now, because I've just had such an exhausting day. This isn't typically like my regular study day whatsoever. During a regular study day, like the past 2 days, I'm way more productive. Get up, go to the gym, start my UWorld around like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, and then finish that, take a break, and then review my UWorld up until like 5 Anki, and then dinner. So today it's like one of those days where your study session is kind of short because you have so many things to do, you know? That it is what it is today. It's been a pretty busy day, but of course you guys know I have to take you guys along with me when it's this much of craziness around me and a bunch of chaos. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dinner before it gets cold. I want to eat this ideally within like half an hour, 45 minutes, so we can get back to our UWorld block and finish up as much of the questions as we can. And I'll also be watching some Sex in the City. I am on season 4. The show is so good, honestly. I feel like the early 2000s was such an era. It was so iconic. I love the 2000s fashion. I think it's like so elite. The bags, the handbags are so cute. If you guys know, you know. I'm gonna finish this and then I will check back in on you guys in a little bit. Okay, so this candle is literally done. This scent was so nice. Now we have to find a new candle. Okay, if you guys don't know this about me, I am literally obsessed with candles, and I literally brought over so many Bath & Body Works candles with me because the one thing you will never catch my place doing is smelling really bad. Anyone who's ever met me, my place has always smelled the best. My car smells really good, and I also smell really good too. Like, you will never catch my place or my car or me like ever smelling bad. This is the Bath & Body Works, the Rose Water and Ivy candle. Oh, it's so good. It's such a fresh, nice floral scent. I absolutely love it, but it's done. So you guys are gonna help me decide which candle I should switch in next. I know it's fall, so I did bring some fall candles, which I'm so happy about. So we are gonna pick between 2 scents because I cannot decide. So the first candle I have, this is the Pumpkin Apple. I love this scent because it's fresh and it smells like fall. Oh, it smells like cinnamon, fall, pumpkin pie, but it's still a lot more on the fresher side. It smells so good. I actually brought 2 of these, so I'm kind of leaning more towards this one. And then this one, if you guys know mahogany teak wood, honestly, if I had a man, my hypothetical man would smell like this. It literally smells like a man in a jar. Like, this is absolutely like one of my favorite scents, and it smells so good. So honestly, between these 2, I'm kind of leaning more towards the red apple just because I have 2 of these. So I might as well use one now because it's kind of like the beginning of fall, and this is making my place smell like fall. And I'll probably use this one next to kind of like cut the fall vibes, because you know, sometimes when you smell too much pumpkin, it kind of gets a little bit overwhelming. So I think I'm gonna do the pumpkin apple first. It is almost time to wind down for bed. I still have about like an hour and a half left until I actually have to start getting ready to wind down for bed, to go to sleep early so I can wake up early because I do have an early morning tomorrow. But as you guys know, I've been having trouble going to bed early. Sometimes like you'll just sit in bed and you'll just start thinking about all the things you need to study, all the things you have to do the next day. Some of the things you did today, like it's just all running through your mind. Or sometimes like you want to go to sleep and you just can't sleep. I have anxiety, so like it's kind of hard for me to fall asleep sometimes, especially when I have an early morning, even though I try to. So I actually got sent this by Ready To. It's their Butterfly Magnesium Dietary Supplement. I'm excited to try this because I have taken melatonin in the past. I actually took it for the first time back in Med 1 2 years ago. I took it once, never again, because melatonin, it's so strong. When I woke up, I was so groggy for the next 6 hours when I woke up, and melatonin is just not for me. So I heard a lot of people have tried magnesium and it helped them. So I'm really excited to try magnesium and see how it works for me. So we are going to try this together. So as you guys can see, I have my cup of water and we have the magnesium. This has 250 milligrams of magnesium. So we're just going to take a spoonful of this. I'm only starting off with like a little bit, putting it in my cup, and we are going to swirl it together. And apparently this changes colors, which is so cool. It turns into like a really cool blue, and the color changes so nicely. And this, you can definitely make it on your own. You can definitely make it into like a little mocktail. You can add some ice, you can add some blueberries. This is in the flavor Blueberry Bliss, so I'm excited to give it a try. First sip, bestie. This definitely tastes really good. It's kind of like more so flavored water, but this definitely should be able to relax me and ease my mind so that way I can have more of like a restful, peaceful sleep. Because if you guys know the benefits of magnesium is really good to help ease anxiety, help you have like a much better sleep. Overall, it's just gonna help to calm the mind. So I am really excited to see the benefits of using magnesium. So now it is time to go and spend the rest of our night studying. If you guys are interested in finding out more about magnesium, or if you are a troubled sleeper, have trouble staying asleep, falling asleep, or just having a more restful, deep sleep, definitely check out the magnesium. I'll have the link in my bio, and I'll also have a 20% coupon code so that way you guys can try it out yourself. So it is 8:30. I made myself a cup of Earl Grey tea. You guys know I love ending the night with a cup of tea. Tastes so good. I personally don't think I have the mental capacity to do any more questions. Like, my brain is literally fried. I am literally this close to taking an Advil because I feel like I probably have like a headache coming on or something, or I'm just like really overwhelmed with the amount of things that we did today. So I am going to leave it at the 10 questions on UWorld, and I'm just gonna do those probably not tomorrow, because tomorrow we are doing 200 questions of NBME, which is going to be a lot. So I probably will continue to do those Friday. I'll probably do an extra 10 set of questions so that way I can get in my 40 questions for Friday plus the 10 questions for review that I did today. And I think that should be the plan, because there's no way I'm getting through those questions with the mental capacity that I have right now. So I think I'm just gonna call it a night. I'm just gonna spend the next half an hour or so reviewing boards. I am going to start doing immuno, because most of the questions I got wrong in those first 10 questions, half of them were immuno questions, and I got every immuno question wrong. And I probably know my TA is probably going to yell at me because he's like, Nisha, your immuno is so bad. I'm like, I know, it is so bad. Like T cells, plasma cells, B cells, what? I know what those are, guys. But when it comes to answering questions, I get so confused. So I definitely need to go over and review my immuno really, really badly. I finished reviewing biochem, which is really well. Biochem was actually one of the areas that I scored really well in on my exam last week, which is amazing. That and micro, and a few other ones as well, but those two really stood out, which is like, I'm so proud of myself for doing that. So that is amazing. But the weakest areas in my exam that I needed to work on is no surprise. It's immuno and pharm. Those are the two areas that I consistently scored the lowest in. I really need to pay more attention to those. We're going to review immuno. We are going to review a lot of our pharm again. Pharm, I feel like I just need to continuously watch Sketchy and just make sure I'm doing that, because I did that for micro and my micro mark just shot up like tenfold, which was amazing. Biochem, I reviewed all the biochem videos from boards. Amazing. You just gotta stick to what you know, what works, what has been able to stick in your head, and just continue to use that to study, and you're gonna see the results. Those were literally the only two systems that I needed to work on, and I'm so mad at myself for it, because every single time I slap myself in the face, because I'm like, I always say I'm gonna review those and I never get around to doing it. It's just gonna magically come to me and I'll see the multiple choice answers and I'll just pick it. No, that's not how it's gonna work. We're going to review it together, and we are going to improve on those two areas that we need to work on, because we consistently score low in those areas, and that is not happening for the next exam. Hey guys, so currently it is a little after 11. I am officially in bed. I am showered. showered, I am skincared, and we are ready for bed. I am so exhausted. Also, I just took in, I literally had 3 showers today, which is wow, but you know, I'm not complaining. I always love getting a good shower in, but I'm just so exhausted mentally, physically. I literally just cannot wait for my head to hit this pillow and go to bed, because today has literally been such a long day, because we had our quiz, we went grocery shopping, we went to the gym, we had our little research class, and then we had breakfast, we did laundry, we studied. Yeah, we got the most that we did. And also, I do want to point out that at the gym, I did a bunch of UWorld flashcards on the Stairmaster and kind of throughout my gym session, which I always do. So I guess that's also a plus. So we did get some studying in today at the gym. Also with our UWorld questions today with the block of 10 that we managed to do. Also with the board video lecture that we also did as well. So I would say sort of for the crazy day that we had, it was sort of productive, which is a plus. So I'm glad I got some studying out of it today. Like I said, I literally cannot wait to go to bed and get some good sleep. I'm probably gonna get around 6 to 7 hours of sleep, which is good. So that way I am well rested for tomorrow's NBA Meet session. So fingers crossed that goes well and I do see an improvement with my score. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. As always, if you guys love watching my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on your post notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.